We've just done the preliminary design for the base. This is just the base of this unit that I'm making, this console. I had the dimension wrong. It's not 1 metre across, it's less. It's here's the limits. The length is 920 from here to the other line there. The height is 1 metre. I'm going to go check it again. Depth is either 400 or 450, and I'm probably going to go with the 400. I think 450 is too far out. Would give me a wider spacing, obviously, for the casters, and let me bring the casters out to here. But the walking would be difficult. So what we've got here, what we're looking down through the as if it was transparent, and you could see, and these are casters actually upside down. They'd be the other way around, I'm sitting on the floor, but I'm trying to get the stiffeners in for these, where there'll be a plate in here and a plate in here. That's an outrigger piece, but this will be all stiffened up to take the load on the casters, because that's where all the weight's going to be. This is the curve feature that's going to be on the front. That's an 80 radius. Same on the other side. The table is not long enough, so wide enough, so I've had to just put that in there to get the. This will fold down underneath. So the offset here is 15 from the back of the skirting board. There's a gap, so this unit will sit flat against the wall over there. So this distance is 400 or 450 from that point where the walls come. Imagine the walls going up there, and then that's the limit of the cap that's on top, that's already been made. And this is the offset at the bottom. When it hits the wall at the back, there'll be a gap at the front where this upstand comes up. That point there, where that comes up, will be here, so it'll never hit at the skirting board. It'll never get damage on the skirting board. And then if you slide it out, that's just to make sure we got something it doesn't run and smack into the skirting board there and cause damage. We've just got to a relief, because that's not the back. That piece is not the back. The back is here. This will be a piece of timber coming up. So if you imagine, crap. If you imagine there were a piece of timber there going up, the back of it will be there, so it'll never hit the skirting board or the back plate. This will be a formed plate. This piece will be this shape, and then coming off it will be the verticals, and then this is the toe kick area at the front, so there'll be a vertical there, and this bit here will be offset, so you'll get this toe kick bit region in here. There's 40mm of toe kick at the side. So if you were stood like here, like I am, you have 40mm there and 60mm here. What have we got? Yeah, 40 and 60. And then if you were stood by the door and you came this way to stand in front of the console there, you've got 40 on this side and 60, plus this angle section. I've already designed this feature upstairs, and I want to repeat it because it looks nice, so that under the toe kick it'll look really nice. That's basically the setting out. And then what I'll have to do is go look at the height and do the offset bit at the back. So this timber here, this piece of wood will come up, and then there'll be another piece that goes off to the back. And I'm thinking that will decide where the first shelf is, because that will be a single one strong piece, and it'll be a part of the shelving, but it'll be permanently fixed. You won't be able to move it. So I've got to make this piece of timber for the bottom, and I've got to repeat it at the dog leg. Then I've got to repeat it at each shelf level till it's full height, and then the top will have this same feature. And then what I'll do is I'll barrel some timber in here and shape it. About same thing, just barrel. There'll be short pieces of wood that'll be barreled. I'll draw them in. That's basically it. It's going to look really, really good. You'll see it as it's getting built up. There'll be a series of videos. There'll be a lot of videos for this thing.